Hi everyone, welcome to our workout. This will be a workout that is focused on low impact and a lower intensity than maybe some of the other workouts we have done. However, we can always increase these moves with some added weight. Something you may want today is a set of light dumbbells for a move that will include punches. And a few other objects. So I'm just going to run through the moves that we're doing today. Our first one of 6 is a squat and punch. So we're going to be seated in a squat position and punching. If you don't have weights, you can use cans. You can use any sort of water bottle or item in your house. If you do not want to use weights, no problem. Your shoulders will still get a burn if you just make a strong fist and continue to punch while squatted. Our next move are going to be sprinter steps or sprinter slider steps. So if you have access to sliders like this, they are useful in this type of move. If not, if you have a surface that moves, you can use a towel as well. This one's just for sweat for me. And if you have neither, let's say you're on these mats or you're on a carpet at home, you can actually just stay in the squatted position, tap your foot out and in. So if you have sliders or a towel, it will be a little difficult to see here. It's going on your moving foot, you're still staying planted, and you're sliding out. Okay, we're looking at a 45-degree angle here, whether it's a step out or a slide out. We're then moving into shoulder taps. Shoulder taps are in the high plank position, and we want to make sure that we're keeping everything aligned here. We're moving from 4 points of contact on the ground to just 3 by slowly lifting our hands up. We want to try to avoid this, okay? Try to keep that core tight, widen your base of support to give yourself more support along the way. We're then going to go into a hip bridge with a leg kick. So we're going to lay on the ground. We're going to hop up, put one leg out, back in, other leg out, back in, tap down, and repeat. Okay? And finally, we're going to close it off with a bear crawl hold. Bear crawl holds are tough positions. We're in the bear crawl position. We want to make sure we suck in our core there. And we're just hovering our legs off the ground. Okay, so tuck and hold. This one will be tough. All right, let's make sure we set our watches for our workout. We have a towel if necessary for sweaty people like me, and some water. We'll be working on 40 seconds off, 20 seconds, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 4 total rounds. All right, guys, set your watches. I've got my timer set. We're going into squat punches first. Starting in 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Whew, it's an alarm. So with this, we're trying to get our shoulders moving. This is a little bit of a cardio move, but it's low impact, so it's not too hard on our joints. If you're feeling any sort of pain in this squat, just come up from the squat, punch, and you can go back down. But adding our legs into an exercise like this will help us burn more calories, okay? And rest. Perfect. We are going to move into our slider steps or our sprinter step outs. I think for the purpose of this video, you'll be able to see me better. In 3 seconds, 2 and 1, if I do a step out. So we're trying to keep that constant contraction on our leg. This time it's my left leg. Next exercise, it will be my right leg that I'm holding on. We're moving nice and slow here. Okay, we're about halfway there. You should feel the burn. It is not fun, but it's worth it. We're working hard here. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay. We are going to move on to our other leg. It's relentless. Computer turning off. Here we go. Sprinter steps. So maybe you'll find that one side is easier than the other. We usually have one side that's a bit stronger. However, when it comes to really slowing these movements down, everything hits a little different. Like, my body got so used to burpees that when I started doing these like slow contraction movements, I was like, oh my God, that hurts so much. Your body is such a useful tool in exercise. I mean, it can actually do so much with just the weight itself. We have 3 seconds and rest. Perfect. We're moving into shoulder taps. So unfortunately, in order to get a lot of upper body exercises done, I'll speak after the timer, 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Without equipment, it does happen to be on our wrists a lot. My mom usually complains to me or tells me that her wrists hurt, and I totally understand that, and I resonate with that, but it is really difficult to get some upper body or kind of full body moves incorporated without being on our hands. So this move also gets your abs and legs and rest. Your abs and your legs at the same time. All right, guys, we are into our hip bridge with a kick out. So we're gonna lay down here. 3 seconds. Let's go. Up, step out, tap down, and back up. So we don't want to waste a lot of time on the ground, and I would prefer if you're not kind of slamming your body down. So just a tap and up. All right, keep it going. I can't see the clock, so I'm with you on this one. 3 seconds. And rest. So these are perfect moves for anyone coming back from an injury. For myself, I'm pregnant, so I was told to slow down, and this is my way to make sure, 3 seconds, bear crawl hold, to make sure that I'm still giving not only my body, but my mind what I really need, which is daily movement. And you know, this might not be a typical workout for people, but it's better than sitting in a corner and sulking, which is what I was doing for a bit. So let's keep it going. You should feel this burn in your legs if you're hovering close enough to the ground. Everything's shaking on me here. Regardless, I always find this move difficult. And rest. All right, we are 1 round done. So we're gonna get back into our squat punches. Again, you can do this without weight. Totally fine. What we're trying to do though is stay. Oh, you restarted. Okay, we have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. we are trying to stay in that squatted position. It's my first time using the new Tabata timer. Apparently it took me to a new site. I usually use it on my phone, but I've used one on the computer there, and gives us an extra 10 seconds after we complete the rounds. So we won't complain about that. We'll take it. We have 10 seconds left here. Let's keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, and done. All right. Whew. I mean, I live in the desert, but it's winter. I'm already sweating. That's the whole point of working out though. Nice good sweat. Okay, sprinter steps or slider steps. So I'm just on a diagonal angle here, just to give you a different look at it. This one killed me last time, so I'm really gonna need you guys to help get me through 4 rounds of the sprinter steps. Let's keep it going. We're almost there. When you feel that burn, that's your muscle changing, it's adapting, it's growing, it's getting better, it's getting stronger. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Give those legs a shake. 10 seconds. And we're into our other side. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I don't post all my workouts on a YouTube page. However, if you do have Instagram, you can follow along my Instagram account, and I post tons of my moves that I do there. So very similar to what we're doing now. You can throw a timer on it. You can decide to do reps. I usually go with the timer personally because I count, or I talk, and when I'm counting, let's rest there. Shoulder taps now. When I'm counting and talking, it's just a mess, which you may have noticed from my other videos where I'm like, I think that was 10. Oh, it's chaos. Into our shoulder taps again. So again, widen your base of support here. If you find yourself kind of flailing around. Obviously, we've probably learned that in like physics and stuff. I'm not sure which. But the wider the base of the support, the more stable we are versus a narrow base of support. Let's keep it going. 3 seconds left. And rest. I like that one because we get to go on our bum after. I'm gonna relax. And we're into our hip bridges here with a kick. 3, 2, 1. Pop it up, step out, pop down, step out, and down. So what we're doing here is very similar to the shoulder tops. We are moving our points of contact from 4 to 3 by lifting up that leg. So what happens there is it causes our core to work into overdrive to keep us stable. Last one, and down. This is great, because a lot of people think in order to get abs or in order to like make your core strong, we need to be doing sit-ups and this and that. We don't. They help. They can assist. Bear crawl, guys. However, as you're probably noticing, a move like this, the bear crawl hold, your core is just on fire. Also in our step outs, they're working like crazy. Anytime we limit our point of contact, we're also just driving that core into overdrive. So it has to work to keep our body stable. Whew. We have 10 seconds left here. Let's keep it going. Don't give up on me. 3, 2, 1. And down.
Rinse.
Whew. All right, we're halfway done. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. We'll grab a drink since we have some time. And we're going into our 10-second warning here. Weights if you want them. No weights if you don't want them. Squat and punch. So, we are at the start of round 3. We're working those shoulders there. So, nice shoulders, shapely shoulders. That will look nice in a dress, in a swimsuit, in anything. I don't know. Where else do you want to bring them? Let's go. 10 seconds. Keep punching. Keep that contraction on your legs. Whew. 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy we only have one more of those. Oh, I don't know how many times I've done them, and they always suck. But 3 seconds, 2, 1. When something sucks, usually means it's working. I have a few things that I like to complain about, exercise-wise, and those ones are usually the most effective. So, weighted punches, definitely top of the list. These aren't too far off it either. Let's keep it going. We have 10 seconds left. Woo! Feeling that burn. And rest. Okay, we're moving on to that other leg. Might have to keep my towel with me. Getting quite sweaty at the moment. All right, 3 seconds. Other leg, stepping it out. Now, you can do this on a back to front angle as well, or completely lateral. I really like the 45 degree. That's the one we're doing today anyways. But that is 3 variations now that you can add to your workouts at home. So just a regular step back, a lateral lunge, or the 45 degrees. 3, 2, 1, and up. The main point is that we're keeping that stable leg contracted. So really doesn't matter where your leg is going. We are into our shoulder taps. Nice tight core here. In our work phase. Nice deep breaths here. I don't know if I've run out of things to talk about or if I'm just getting tired. Probably a combination of both. So hopefully you're feeling that with me. Let's keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Best part now, onto our bums. We are nearly there, guys. Absolutely smashing it. 3 seconds. Up,
Work.
kick out, and just a tap. Good stuff. This one's kind of like a rest, I feel. Keep that core tight, so don't let yourself sag here. That's something that we can do. We can get a bit lazy. Really contract your glutes, contract your core. Keep it all nice and mind-body connected. Last one. And down.
Rest.
Whew. Sit-ups are getting harder. I'm nervous. All right, we are into our bear crawl. Hold. 3, 2, 1. After this, guys, we actually get a 30-second rest. So we're gonna make sure we get some water on board. And then we're into our last round. It's amazing, it's gone by so fast. It's so much better with people. Whew. You should start to feel that shake. Whew. I am feeling it. I'm just gonna talk through this last bit. Hold it together. We got it. Nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, and down.
Rest.
I am drenched, guys. Drenched. We have 1 round left. Done amazing. So nearly there. 5 seconds. We're into our last round of punches. Here we go. Whew. Need to get through my head here. Only last 40 seconds of these doubles. Then, guess what? These weights, they aren't even going back on the ground in front of me. They're going back on the weight shelf. Out of my face. So I don't have to see them anymore. They're not even heavy weights. That's the worst part. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Whew.
Rest.
Away they go. Okay, so I know I said they're not heavy weights. They aren't in the typical sense of heavy. It's ready for our step outs. However, the muscles we were working there, our rotator cuff muscles, are 4 very small muscles. So typically you wouldn't add a huge weight to them because you would strain them. So because we're punching here, we're rotating our shoulder with the punch and the weights. Smaller weights are better to avoid injury, especially since it's not just like a couple reps. We're doing it for 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm dripping all over my mat, so I grab my towel. Whew. 1 leg done. We only have another leg to go for those step outs. Here we are. So yeah, you can do this with a slider. You can do it with a towel as well. I need these mats because I sweat a lot and my floor is slippery. So if I weren't video recording today, I probably would do it with the slider. However, there's not a huge difference. So if you're on a carpeted floor, if you're sweaty like me and you need a mat, then these step outs are perfectly fine as long as we're keeping this leg firmly planted. And 1. Woo! All right, guys. We're into our shoulder taps. We have 3 exercises left. That's it. 3 moves left. Shoulder taps here. Let's roll through it. Hopefully these aren't giving you too much grief. If they are, what you can do is hold. Okay, just hold in a high plank and tap every once in a while, or just bring your hand up. These shoulder taps, although they seem like a simple move, they do really challenge your full body, and that's why they're such a great move. And rest. All right, for the last time, hip bridges. Hip bridge kickouts. 3 seconds. 2, up and out. Again, keep it connected here. We don't want any sort of lag in our muscle control. These are a really effective move if done correctly. So keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. Saving the best for last, or the spiciest for last. The elusive bear crawl, hover hold. So the bear crawl hold, let's go, is a very, very tough move. Okay? It's something that a lot of rugby players will do because of the scrum position that they're in. It's super challenging, super athletic move. If you're suffering here, come out of it or drop your knees and come back up. But if you're with me, we have only 10 seconds left. So let's hold it, because it's our last 10 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1. Woo. We are done. If you are here, drop back. In the child's pose. In through the nose and out through the mouth here. What that does is it brings our heart rate back down. Okay, so a couple more breaths. Good. Whew. Coming tabletop position here. Just do a couple cat-cow. So inhale up, exhale. Inhale. Stick the butt out. Exhale. Ground it all in. Keep it going. Excellent. Whew. Okay. I am going to suggest that you stretch a little more. It's been great to have you join us today. Hopefully you got your calorie burn in and you enjoyed the workout. Until next time.